So we require that every digit in the four-digit number is prime, which means that we're going to have to use 2, 3, 5, and 7. At this point, I think it's also worth writing down the two-digit primes that contain these numbers. So if I write down the ones that start with 2, the only option is 2, 3. Okay, because I can't have 2, 2, or 2, 5, or 2, 7, because they're all divisible by 2, 5, and 9. All right, next, let's try the ones that start with 3. Can't have 32 or 33 or 35, but we can have 37. And then ones that start with 5, going to be 53. 57 is actually divisible by 3. And then finally, ones that start with 7, 73 is the only option. So these are what I can kind of build the numbers around. Note that if I try and use all four numbers, then actually this is a problem because you can't have, you'd have to start it with a 2, because if you have it anywhere else, then you're going to get a number that ends in 2, which is clearly not prime. But you also have to start it with a 5 because any number that ends in a 5 is divisible by 5. So the outcome of this is that actually the numbers that we're finding will have repeated digits. So the way I then did this is I thought, right, what if I try and start it with, I mean, and obviously you need to write this explanation down, but what if I try to start it with 2? Then I'm going to have to put the 3 to get my prime, and then the one that then must go after it, I'm going to have to get, so I've got my 2 and 3, now I need my next one to be prime, so I'm going to need 37, and then my next one to be prime, it's going to have to be 73. So that is the only one that's going to start in a 2. And I can proceed in this way. So now I start one with a 3, it's going to be 3, 7, and then it's got to be 7, 3, and it's got to be 3, 7 again. Okay, so actually I repeat both of these digits. That one will work. Let's now start it with 5, so it'll be 5, 3, and then 3, 7 again, and then 7, 3. That will work. And then I've got one that starts with 7, so that'll be 7, 3, and then I'll get 3, 7, and then 7, 3 again. So yeah, these two both work. And that's it. I've systematically gone through all the possibilities. I've argued my way, like why these are the only ones primes I can use, the single digit primes. These are the only two-digit primes I can make this number out of. And starting with each one, these are the the four-digit numbers where all four digits are prime and all three two-digit numbers formed by successive digits are also prime.